The day before Valentine's Day. Begins on a particular wintry February evening. Any freshly fallen snow was melted since the morning, leaving behind a cold front in its wake. The only thing casting any feeling of warmth in the heart of downtown is a lone late-night cafe near the edge of Capitol Hill, offering a haven from the elements, a place of warmth, and soothing both broken and budding hearts. Valentine's Day is coming up after all. A diligent woman sits alone by a semi-frosted window, her eyes speedily poring over a thick textbook. Despite it being warm inside, she opts to keep her jacket on as the window beside emanates a persistent chill. She scrunches her brows in concentration but wears an ever-present smile. Math, especially statistics, is one of her favorite college subjects. This chapter is long but not hard to understand, she thinks to herself. Turning a page while placing a cat-themed bookmark neatly in the book center. So cute. When she's in the zone, there isn't much that can break her unwavering focus. She's about to adjust her glasses and open another textbook when... Boo. Oh. On face, she looks up with a wry but friendly smile.
Hey!
Oh. There's I guess, voice actors. I think you have not the window with the holidays wrong. Just a teeny bit. Valentine's around the corner, not Halloween. She says while politely repositioning herself in her chair, motioning for her friend to sit and join her. Why didn't you jump 10 feet into the air just now? That I'll never understand, Ben. Wish I had your nerves to steal. Ben's classmate and friend takes a seat while saying in a semi-hushed tone, "In your confidence, really?" Okay.
So, how's it going?
I don't know how you do it. And keep it. You know what I mean, right? Cam sees suddenly solemn as he starts placing several books and binders onto the table. Those geeks like us weren't allowed to have self-worth.
Is that how that works?
Not math geeks, anyway. Yeah, not our birthright or something along those lines. Ben thinks how she could easily see the negativity taking him over. Cam had a tendency to spiral into the sad and pessimistic. Well, I, for one, left all that baggage in high school, my friend. Maybe you should try doing the same, Cam? Anything to stop being so...
Hi, I'm Cam from school. Are you serious?
dashing, charismatic. I was gonna say dismal, but yeah. That seems to work as Cam's disposition clears up almost instantly. A dark cloud swallowed up by sunlight. Hey, speaking of dismal, glad you invited me to a study session at Village Coffee instead of at Starbucks or, for example, Trip much?
Hey.
God, Cam, you know my stance on capitalism, but let's not talk politics right now. Alright, you know it's one of my favorite topics. All I'm saying is I applaud you and us for supporting local small businesses and their owners. Cam suddenly puts on his debate face, as Ben likes to call it. She can't help but giggle a little at this. But, I thought you hated going to the village.
Why? Is that weird?
I don't know why I hesitated picking this place. Not at all. I'm glad you did. What I was gonna add was, we, as part of the community, should support our LGBT plus fam, or LGBTQ plus fam. Ben doesn't say anything to this, says simply opting to give Cam her best and warmest smile. She knows it wasn't easy for Cam to meet her here today. Unlike herself, Cam only came out recently. It's still very obvious he feels slightly awkward and vulnerable hanging out in the premier gay district of Cap Hill. So, why were you late then?
You can't leave me out like that.
Because I promised to drive me here, then opted out last minute. Can you give me a break, please? Alright. Did you order yet? Not yet. I wanted to greet you first. What are you drinking?
I just make it look easy.
Latte? Ben sings at him. I might just copy you. Ben shakes her head as Cam meekly plods his way over to the barista, eventually returning with his order on the metal stand, which he places gently onto his side of the table.
Where is everyone?
Speaking of the community, when are you coming with me to the LGBT plus club? The one at school? I think the bigger question is, when are you going to give up on me joining? Come on, it's actually a lot of fun. That's not why. There's no way I can juggle our classes and club stuff. I know majoring statistics would be hard, but this is no joke. I don't know. With that, what's this heart in the top right? Well, you don't see it. There's a heart in the top right. I'm not sure what that is, but I don't want it to be like you and make it an issue. I would say I'm always studying. That's not good, Ben. You need balance. You have to keep up to some degree. You're the smartest person in our entire cohort this year, and everyone knows it. Maybe the second smartest, but there's still a huge gap between us. Don't say that, Ben. But I'm okay with that. Maybe I don't even have time to watch my cat vids. And you know they nourish my soul.
Told you I'd be back.
I said I'm inviting you to study sessions you don't need. Let's face it, you're basically tutoring me. But I like our study sessions. I like hanging out with you. Aw. Cam hands Ben the heart-shaped sugar cookie he bought from the display. Two friends break it in half. With a crumbly sweet cookie spilled onto the table, which Ben promptly sweeps up with a pink napkin. They quietly savor the cookie he has with happy smiles and agree to get some studying done. Minutes pass in silence aside from the tapping of their fingers on laptop keys. But it's comforting.
So, how's it going?
Hey Ben, do you have anything going on for Valentines? Want to come to a party? Before Ben can answer, he hesitantly pulls out a flyer out of his bag. By this tone, she knew Cam well enough that the idea of a party isn't exactly thrilling to him. Dan R14 Valentine's Day party. Regardless, Ben takes the pretty flyer and stuffs it into her jacket pocket. She has no intention of going, but wants to be polite and figures it can't hurt. Her friend Dan is throwing a Valentine's Day party at his house. Now this tracks. Huh? Of course it's someone else's party. There's no chance you throw one yourself.
Wait, my glasses.
I would tell you didn't go there. I'm sure by second year I'll have made some more contacts. Friends. Okay, we both know that's not why you throw your own party. Like I said, I'm working on it. So you come with me to the party or not? I can't. Won't be here, unfortunately. I'll be traveling with my folks for a few days. Planning good away to Florida this week.
Why? Is that weird?
So think about spending time as a family and snubbing the cold for a minute. So I have a feeling you'll be distracted at this party. This Stan. Is that the guy you've been crushing on from the LGBT plus club? Oh no, we're just friends. I met Dan through another friend outside the club.
Can we figure it out together?
Oh, there is a guy. His name is JP. He's just amazing. And we also met through the same friend. At this, Cam's gaze drops toward his fidgeting fingers. A look of sorrowful longing flashed across his eyes briefly. So I can't go with you. You should totally ask JP to be your arm candy. Thanks, Ben. However, slightly more complicated than that. Elaborate? I feel it's a matter of the heart and not the brain. And jokingly holds on to with one hand on her heart, the other outstretched like a theater major. Laughing, Cam throws a rolled up napkin at her, which she barely manages to deflect. Well, seriously, Why is it so complicated? It's idiotic anyways. I'll fill you in on the entire debacle when you get back.
Good morning.
By the way, are you burning the midnight oil again? Girlfriends pick up and quickly glance at their phone screens. It's getting late and I have to catch this last bus. I'll get in trouble if I end up having to order an Uber. Weird. Ben's smiling face scrunches at this with a slight tilt of her head, but she doesn't press on. Honestly, I want to get this last chapter in, so you should just go on ahead. Are you sure, Ben?
I just made it look easy.
Yeah, totally. I'm only a 15-minute walk from my parents' house. The bus stops that way, too. I can walk you home, if you don't mind leaving now. That's no biggie. Thanks, though.
You can't leave me out like that.
Alright, well, give me a hug then. I'll see you next week. Text me when you get home. Most definitely. The two friends share a tight hug where Ben notes that Cam kind of smells like a cinnamon. She smiles before pulling away as Cam turns and waves, leaving Ben at the table. Did Cam ever get his coffee? Cam gone, Ben quickly reads through the chapter while also browsing Instagram stories. She normally doesn't multitask this way, but she finds herself drawn to a particular schoolmate's profile. Ben quickly packs up her belongings in one hand while scrolling with the other, making her way to the counter. Completely engrossed with her phone, she forgets to look up while making her order. Hey, Ben. The friendly barista recognizes her right away, however, the sudden greeting surprises her.
Hey.
Hey. Sorry, I got so much going on lately. My mind's basically never quiet. I know you're working today. Yeah, boss gave me the shitty graveyard shift again. And though she knows this isn't part of my availability. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. You're having to juggle school too, right? Totally, my parents didn't save up for it. I'm too lazy to lay in a scholarship, so... Two share a laugh while Ben points out a cake pop she wants to take home with her. Okay, right up. I'll put it in a really nice bag for you.
I told you I'd be back.
You don't have to do that, but thank you. Marisa quickly returns with her order. Click on Ben's phone catches her eye. Who is that? Oh, she's blushing over that profile for minutes now. Ben used to hate being teased by her crushes when she was young. Being attracted to other females was definitely a part of it. But since her coming out, she's cared a lot less about how anyone else might view her. Ah, sure nosy.
Talk about she who will not be named.
It's just this girl. Blue from school. Cool, it's not like a toddler sitcom. What's her name, wise ass? Well, she's really cute from what I can tell. And not only cute, she's incredibly talented. Here, take a look. Then shares their phone screen across the counter and two swipe through a bunch of Instagram stories. Reese also shares funny TikTok stories and memes that make them burst into laughter. I wanna keep talking, but I'll get in trouble. My break's coming up in a minute. Wanna join me for a puff out back? Rooster gives them a universal hand gesture for taking a huge puff off a blunt. No thank you, I'm good, and I really should be heading home. Besides, I don't want to smoke any of that stuff. Not that I'm judging, some of my friends smoke too, so... Ben smiles with a cute shrug of her shoulders. It's all good, I really should cut back. Anyways, it's been good seeing you. Promise you'll ask that cutie out for Valentine's Day, okay?
I told you I'd be back.
I won't be in town for it, but when I get back... Ben gets flustered for a moment before composing herself. I actually plan on asking her out. You go, girl. Look at you, burn with main character energy. Ben brings her up her scrunched fist and a gesture of determination. School will help, and soon the girl will be on lockdown too. You're the blueprint. I'm not doing wrong in life.
I just make it look easy.
I don't know if I didn't go that far, but thank you. Yeah, happy Valentine's Day, and I'll see you later. You too, Ben. See you around. Bye. Alright. Ben waves goodbye to the neighborly barista and heads out the front door. Twinkling sound of greeting chimes linger on after her. The chill night air feels colder by contrast of Ben's face, and she involuntarily shivers while bringing her phone higher up to her bosom. Just until a strange commotion nearby happens to catch her attention. So I don't want it. So fuck off, you fucking freak. Rashing sounding man in a red truck seems to be cursing at a beggar. Trying to make out from a distance, but the squeegee and torn rags appear to belong to someone down on their luck. Homeless person, an older woman. Ben squints in an attempt to make the scene clearer, but really darkness obscures, distracting them even further. Touch my truck again and I'll end you. Okay. With that, the driver speeds off. Without for hurling some kind of drink at the drifter. Dousing, hurling, and finally leaving them in a noxious cloud of gray exhaust. The hunched form turns back and with a shaky, crippled walk, staggers out of view into an alley beside the altercation. Ben feels weary but compassionate. The latter, stronger feeling takes over, making her heart swell with pity and worry. She decides to check and make sure they're alright. I wouldn't have done that. As the alley comes into view, a sharp gust blasts through its narrow passageway. The sun changed since chills up Ben's back and arms, causing her to groan and shiver, wrapping her arms around herself and onto her elbows. That's when she finally notices the slightly hidden and crumpled form of the drifter, dejected and seemingly collapsed against a heap of garbage. Somehow, despite the winter cold, doesn't mask a particularly rancid odor that engulfs the entire alley itself. Another oddity Ben notes is a rusty car decorated with crudely painted hearts. The pink paint looks to be the same shade the drifter has chosen to smear all over their visage. Gore effectively takes a go before speaking, her throat having dried up in an instant, surprising even herself. Hello?
Hey.
Are you okay? With this, the drifter seems to perk up immediately. It's her visage in a slow motion morphing from an expression of an abject sorrow to amusement. Their head perks up and tilts in curiosity to figure attempting to stand. I saw what happened to you just now and it's awful. Some people. Ben shakes her head in empathy. The drifter stays silent. And still. Perfectly still. Now that they're close enough, Ben can take a closer look. The drifter looks like an apparition, composed of swirls of black frayed rags framing a bright floating head. Two tufts of bright red hair forms her heart, Ben thinks to herself. She almost smiled when her gaze drifts from them downwards, suddenly locking eyes. Bright amber eyes encased by a fluttering false lashes that reminds Ben of a flytrap. Her eyebrows have been shaved off crudely and redrawn again, high atop her forehead. Thick, clumpy black lipsticks smattered over pumped-up lips, with the finishing touch being rivers of mascara pouring down sallow cheeks. But Ben can't tell if it's from crying or from something else. Judging by her extreme makeup and where we are, she's some kind of drag queen. Obviously homeless. To a drag queen in this area makes sense. Although her face was all contorted somehow just off enough that I wasn't even thinking. It's just a good contouring and prosthetics. Ben steals so it pushes forward. And now you're all wet. And this weather too. Oh god. Ben steals back a gas. Unable to move a muscle. Until the drifter then actively causes Ben to laugh at herself. Weird but amusing. I'll play along for a little bit, but I should get going soon.
Is that how that works?
Oh, look at you. Hello, I'm right back to you. Drifter reappears, please. A multi-face, faceted smile carving itself from plump yet sharp cheekbone to cheekbone. Do you work around here? Do you need any help? Drifter's eyes come alive, and she points a gloved finger up, indicating a thought, an idea. So cartoonish that Ben feels like she sees the floating light bulb atop her skull. But the finger itself, Ben notes, is a rather long, gnarly looking digit, accentuated by a sharp claw or nail, either underneath or atop and part of the glove. It's very hard for Ben to discern. Oh, how do I get back? Okay. Cash. Oh, sorry, I don't have any cash on me. The Drifter throws her hands up in a theatrically flustered motion, puffing out her cheeks like a child about to throw a tantrum. To which Ben can't help but giggle at. I know, right? Actually, I do.
Make it look easy.
I do have something. You like this cake pop I bought? It's not much, but it's something. And that something is yummy. I don't like cake pops personally, but sure. Ginger nods her head feverishly. The reasonable giddiness to it that is rather unsettling. Okay, great. She reached into her pocket, handed the Drifter the cake pop. With his hand trembling ever so slightly, surprising even herself. Drifter snatches it. No sooner does the cake pop enter the Drifter's grip, before vaguely being stuffed into her maw. She eats with a voracity that wouldn't be associated with normal hunger or even starvation. It's as if she eats to show that she can, and how she would do it. Like a mockery of the action and the purpose. While doing this, the Drifter shows off another Valentine's message. It says thank you. It flashes her that sickly, goopy, and chocolatey smile. The shoulders tense up at the sight. And she finds herself involuntarily stepping back from the Drifter. Oh, you're welcome. Try to stay out of the cold. And I have a good one, okay? The Drifter takes a step forward, flashing Ben another heart-shaped Valentine's card. This time the word lonely is written in dark red lipstick. Girl, you better run.
Please don't do it.
Well, sure she's lonely and obviously wants to keep talking, but I should really get out of here. Really a different manner makes Ben feel like she shouldn't. Unexplainably dreadful quality. I'll ask her one last question just to be polite. And then I'm out of here. Valentine's Day?
Hey,
To be honest, I haven't hit home, but I want to say happy Valentine's. Every mention of Valentine's seems to delight and enliven Drifter.
please don't do it.
While taking one step closer. But Ben can't help this time but to visibly flinch. Suddenly the ragged outcast digs back into her shawl, furiously scribbling onto another Valentine's note. Gift. Written in something red and pulpy. Vertical bottom of the tea still dripping, forming a long stain down to the tip of the card. The same long finger pointed directly at Ben's stomach. Are you trying to say you have a Valentine's present for me? Drifter makes a terrifying grin.
Get away from me, you creep.
What is it? Holy shit. I was like, girl, you better run. I would not have spoken to them. And then she just got her follicles ripped from her scalp. Had her scalp ripped too. Which is fucking crazy. But yeah. So yeah. Love you to pieces. This is just a demo. As you saw, full game will be released Valentine's Day 2025. Everything for this game I will put in the description below if y'all are curious about it. If not, still hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Wow. I mean, I knew she was gonna get snatched up, but not to that degree. But yeah, so with that being said, we'll end it here. So hopefully y'all had a good day, a good stay better tomorrow, and I will catch y'all in the next video.